to SSAS videos. Look, I got a new Grizz. And it's tag from Miniso. That's where I get all my bear plushies. And the tag changed. This was from 2021. 2022, eh? Okay, anyways. This video is about a book called More Bears. Let's begin. Once upon a time, there was an author who wrote a no book about bears, not even a single one. Then one day, more bears. Who said that? More bears. Okay. There was a grizzly bear, and he found more bears. Okay. Then he found a panda. Happy now? And then they found more bears. Fine. They met a nice bear. Three of them bears got to laser tag, and more bears. Okay, there was a panda and grizzly and two ice bear. They all went together for a karate class, and they found more bears. Okay, there was a kung fu panda. More bears, and there was a Mr. Grizz. More bears. No, enough. All the bears, get out of my book. Okay, and they did. Look, the book is printing, and more bears. A book about bears. Anyways, let's get into it. Once upon a time, there was a story. This story had absolutely no bears in it, not a single one. Then one day, more bears. Who said that? The author of the story looked around the room, wondering where those voices came from. Were those voices of children shouting? As I was saying, this story has absolutely no bears. The author was really caring about it. More bears. The author tried very, very hard to ignore the children who thought the story should have more bears. Fine, this story had a bear. It was a cute little baby bear strolling through the book looking for more bears. Okay, two bears. Happy now? A cuddly, wuddly little baby bear named Mr. Flurry and his mama, Stella, who always wore a yellow hat like all bears. Stella and Mr. Flurry were especially fond of more bears. Stop that! How many bears do you want the story to have? Do you really think there should be a papa bear named Captain Picklehead? And a bear named Uncle Sheldon, who loves to play the ukulele? You do? Wow, why you didn't say so? In that case, the author suddenly decided that the story really needed more bears. Yes, more bears. So the author added an Astro Bear who kept a hammer in his pocket, just in case, and then three more bears named Lester, Chester, Esther, and Floyd. Wait, that's four. Oh well, four is okay because after all, the story really needed more bears. It needed a bear named Lucky Eddie who juggled carrots, and a bear named Elbow who always wore underprints outside on his regular plan since the property wasn't enough. So the author added, I know what's gonna be next. More bears. Okay. I'm doing a read aloud. Author. More bears. The author added one more bear flying across In the cap, 2 bears reading a comic book, 3 bears swinging through the trees like monkeys, 3 bears, no, actually, and an entire team of firefighting bears across the page with party balloons. There were bears hanging from the top of the page, bears sleeping in corners, and bears standing on top of each other. There were so many bears that they couldn't all fit in the page. OMG. This is how so... okay, this needs to stop. It was crowded, so crowded that some bears started to pushing each other off the page, what made the author grumpy. When authors get grumpy, they start changing the story. In fact, the author was so grumpy, told all the bears to leave, and he did. Finally, the author had a story with not a single bear anywhere. Just what he wanted, because you see, the author was quite kind about this. The story should absolutely have more chickens. Oh boy, more bears. Okay, that's the end. Bye, bye. We're stuck in a pile. Bye, bye.